I first learned about eternal polygamy in Mormonism from my high school boyfriend, which was not the ideal way to process this life and faith altering information. This was in 2014, so we were either seniors in high school or just starting college, and he was preparing for his mission, and I at this point was deciding if I was going to go on a mission. I mean, if he was going to go on a mission, what was I going to do? Well, I was waiting for him, right? We were on a hike when he told me, and I remember exactly where we were on the hike, what we were wearing, because it was just so shocking to me. And he mentioned it really casually. He said something about, yeah, polygamy in heaven, da 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 da. And my first reaction when he mentioned this was, am I stupid? Like, is this, do I already know this? So I was trying not to look dumb while we were talking, and I just tried to casually ask him, like, what are you referring to? And he said, oh yeah, like my dad has been telling me things because I'm getting ready for my mission to prepare me for the temple. Polygamy was the thing that his dad was like, before you go to the temple, you should know about polygamy. Which I mean, I guess is a good thing. I don't know. Dad's main thesis was, oh, there's just so many more righteous women than men, and because celestial marriage is required to get in the celestial kingdom, there's just going to be a lot of polygamy happening. Keep in mind, okay, that this was the person that I was so certain I was going to marry, and he was the one telling me this, and I couldn't tell how he felt about it. And I also didn't want to seem like super jealous girlfriend, but I was like, so are you saying that everybody practices polygamy? Like, what would that look like for us? And his response was, I think everybody does, but if there's any way to not do it, like I don't want to, I want to only be married to you. And I was like, great, I feel so much better. I feel so much better now. It's either in this conversation or a conversation shortly thereafter where he also casually mentioned Joseph Smith's polygamy. Dan had no idea what he was talking about, but because he mentioned it so casually, I was thinking, am I stupid? Like, does everybody already know this except for me? And I do remember feeling really devastated in the moment because this idea in my head of Joseph being so much more pure than anybody else really crumbled when I realized, oh, he was practicing polygamy too. This is so much more common than I thought it was. But I tried not to freak out and just assumed that I was the dumb one and put that on the shelf and figured that, you know, God was merciful and the Lord's ways are mysterious, and I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. And then over the next few years, when I started hearing whisperings about people having concerns about polygamy, I thought, oh, I already know about this, so it's fine. I already decided, you know, on that hike with my boyfriend that it was all going to work out in the end, so I don't need to think about this anymore.